Hello and welcome to Speed Feed. This is where we talk about everything that's trending in the news and everything you need to know today. What's driving the conversation on social media? What are people talking about? And other things that you need to know. This is a long form show. In case you came to watch us here from TikTok, saying to watch the full version of the show. This is the full version of that show, and we have so much to talk about today. It's a big news day. So much to cover, and I want to start with the first story today. Which is that the High Court has allowed for the slaughter and sale of donkey meat in Kenya. There was a ban imposed on the slaughter and sale of donkey meat by the Ministry of Agriculture in a legal notice last year. But Star Brilliant, a slaughterhouse based in Naivasha, challenged it in court, and the High Court ruled in favor of Star because the government did not respond to the matter. So if you have always wanted to eat donkey meat, now you can. Has anyone of you in this place ever eaten donkey meat? I have so many people in studio, and I just want to ask some of you: has anyone in this place ever eaten donkey meat? No. No. You guys want to try donkey meat?
No.
So let me ask you guys who are watching on Facebook. Have you ever eaten donkey meat, or would you eat donkey meat? Please let me know in the comment section. Yeah, I would really like to know if you want to eat donkey meat, so that we can know you people who are eating donkeys. Anyway, let's move forward to other stories. Now, if you're looking forward to another public holiday, since Labor Day was on a Saturday and it did not make any difference, weekend holidays are so useless. And if you're looking forward to another holiday, the Ministry of Interior by Fred Matiang'i, that's why Fred Matiang'i is trending today. It's because he has declared next Friday, the 14th of May, a public holiday to mark Eid. And we have Muslims to thank for this one. And even though we were not part of the fast, it fell on a Friday, and now you can look forward to it. And thank you to all Muslims for this holiday. Imagine if this holiday was only for Muslims. Yeah. How would that be? Anyway, let's talk about other stories. This one is very interesting because Nairobi Senator Johnson Sakaja, he's a proud dad because his sons topped the World Math Day contest. You can see his sons in that previous image. That was from the viral video where they were rapping. Yeah. So one of them is called John Basil Sakaja, who was number 1 in his school and number 1 in Kenya and number 412 in the entire world. And his other son is called Tangai Sakaja, was number 2 in Kenya and number 1 in his school. So number 1 and 2 in Kenya were the Sakajas. I guess you can say like father, like sons, or maybe like mother. Maybe did they get it from their mother or their other? Ever had those moments when you're succeeding, it's one of your parents who takes credit for it? But I had to say, Johnson Sakaja is a really smart guy, by the way. I interviewed him last year on the top 100 Kenyans, and he completed a Rubik's Cube in 2 minutes. Yeah, you don't just do that. Anyway, congratulations to him. Now, if you haven't heard about it already, the National Assembly last night passed the BBI, which means we are very likely to go for a referendum. 235 MPs voted yes and 83 voted no, and 2 of them abstained from voting. And yes, so we are gonna go for a referendum. Yeah, it's if you were trying to avoid it, it's very eminent. And speaking of votes, Bahati MP Kimani Ngujiri, he shocked many people because he voted yes for the BBI bill, which he has been opposing by default because he belongs to Tanga Tanga, or he's a Tanga Tanga MP who are allied to the DP, and most of them are voting no for the BBI. And let's listen to this moment. Do we have the audio? Yeah, this is the moment. This video is trending now.
I vote yes.
Yeah, What happened? Nobody knows. He just voted yes for the BBI. And yeah, that's a big story. But we are just skimming through life as if that didn't happen, you know? So we're going to go to a referendum, guys. Now, meanwhile, in the Senate, remember the wrangles in ODM, that we have been talking about all week? Of course you do. And because ODM has been targeting James Orengo and Otiende Amolo because of disagreeing with the party's position on BBI. And Senator James Orengo responded to those in the party who have been threatening to remove him from his position as minority leader. This is what he had to say.
And me, I can never be intimidated in my political life. Can never be intimidated. Because I've seen many people come and go. I've seen many powerful people come and go. I've seen presidents come here and go. I have seen people who, on their word, you would leave this house and you'll be locked in the same day. They have come and gone. And me...
Well, yeah, he's been here for a while, and he says he ain't gonna be intimidated by people. Yeah, he's seen people come and go. He's seen presidents come into that House of Parliament and go. So he ain't gonna be shaken. Well, let's see how this unfolds. Although John Buddy has already said, let's stop looking back. But let's talk about other news now happening around the country. So the Interior Ministry. So it's headed by Fred Matiang'i. Of course, we have. So some of the officials from the ministry are going to be earning more allowances after the Public Service Commission and the SRC approved something called the National Government Administrative Officers Field Service Allowance. So officials like assistant chiefs and regional commanders who have, had some of their responsibilities added, in terms of manning the country's security, they are going to be getting more allowances because more responsibilities have been added on to them. That's just it. Let's move on, Fred. So now this is this image here. This is Tourism CS Najib Balala, who has launched a wildlife census. So, Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife conduct Rio total census in wild ecosystem at Tsavo, Masmara, Amboseli, Laikia, Garissa, Msabit, and Hana, and also counting animals, the marine ecosystem, including Chota in the coast, major risks. So this is the first time a wild census being conducted in Kenya, and it's also led by the government. And I'm also this is the first time you have about a wildlife census. No? Yeah. You agree? This is the first time I had Fred ever had a wildlife census. Yeah. Did any of you know that there's a wildlife census? No, yeah, nobody in the room, and I have like more than 7 people in the room, and none of them has ever about wildlife census be conducted by the Ministry of Wildlife and Things. And meanwhile, on the other side, they're fixing an underground water plant that had been vandalized by crooks in Langata. So they interfere with fairly laughing because in Langata, no who vandalized. Yeah, so an underground power supply in Langata was vandalized, and it interrupting with supply in the CB upper and industrial area, as well as some parts of zone and Kili, and that's been fixed. So see if you're having blackout, the reason why. Yeah. Now move on, Felix. I'm moving fast. Well, of course. Okay, you can see here of tourists coming into Kenya, but the Immigration Department has one of a fake website that aims to grant foreigners single entry visa. So if you're watching this abroad and need to apply for a visa to Kenya, don't use that website called evisa.kenya. That's a fake one. It has been flagged by government. The other website to apply for a visa is visa.go.ke. Yeah, that's your website. In fact, website is charging more. They charge 15,000 for entry, but the website charges 1,100. Yeah, so they just interchange those two numbers. Moving on, Kenya and Somalia has stored diplomatic ties for the sake of peace and stability. And this process of reconciliation was still by TAR, and the two countries, of course, agreed to leave, like, waivers, and issues a bit, the hardest disagreement between Kenya and Somalia. One of them is Somalia is Kenya of meddling their internal affairs. And of course, there's a big one, the thorny one, the maritime border dispute between the of Somalia and Kenya. There's a border dispute that has gone to the international courts. We had strained relationships, but they agreed to, leave like neighbors. Anyway, speaking of time issues, Kenya and Port Lamu will be open for business later this month, and Treasury CEO Retani said the first will work at the port on the 20th of May. This is good business because the more ships, the more peace. No, right? No, that's not why. It's not good at it. Let's talk about skis. So the picture that Felix is a short picture of task. I'll tell you what's happening to skis in just there's some there who look like Felix. Who's the person in that picture, right? Task has been sued by its suppliers who wanted retailer to be liquidated so that they paid, but Task has asked the court to stop that liquidation process. In fact, they say that it's not done for they can still deem themselves on their financial woes. If you haven't heard about what happened to Task, the expose was done of the story that was a Citizen Higamora. It's more extensive. You want to go in depth into what happens to Taskies. Yeah. But saying they then that can still rid themselves because deep in debt they are supplied a lot of money, and their supply wanted them to the assets that can gate. Right. So much with the news in Kenya. Talk about other things around the world. Yeah. So there is a class that's gonna be happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 8th of May. It's called Vax Live. So Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will be part of it. Yeah, it's Reunite the World. It's by Global Citizen. So they are trying to sensitize people on how trying to get people around there to be vaccinated. And it's gonna be headlined by a couple people. This is you just gonna see some of the people who are going to be headlined. Selena Gomez is going to be hosting. Hart is going to be coming as well. Yeah, and other people in thing. Who's that? I forget his name. But this is so embarrassing. But just watch. Just out for Vax concert. It's going to be a virtual concert tomorrow, and all of your favorite artists are going to be performing, and they include Prince Harry and Markle. I don't know what they're doing. I think they'll be host or they're doing something Vax Live. Yeah. And lastly, let's talk about dance today, because Will Smith sent a picture of on Instagram and it has gone viral. There's a man around the world spreading positivity through that picture. In fact, hashtag Big Will Challenge is a thing. Instagram. Felix, you want to show that? Yeah, this is a photo that's gone viral. Big Willie Challenge. Guys, should I do Big Willie Challenge?
Yeah.
I should. Yeah, everyone has said yes. So I'm gonna post a picture of myself because it looks very different from how I used to look like a year ago. I relate to them. So this is a picture that got people thinking. He hasn't his best, and now Will challenge is so You want to join? Please do. Alright, so on with today's stories and every trend that you need to know. That's just it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for you who are watching on Facebook, Santana, and also YouTube live. Spin minute is coming after this. Let me read your copy before we go. He's here saying what from Paradiso. Paradiso is Sindio. Mnajua Paradiso? You guys Paradiso? Yeah. Someone is watching from Zambia. Now is here. What's wildlife human number and is coming up. They are smart, won't participate. I say, Brian is saying in political form nobody is untouchable. Orengo's he won't pass this year in ODM. Well, yeah. Yeah, it's been a bit of happening in ODM, right? It's to go. I should end this. There's we need to go other things spelling. Yeah. So Ruben, yeah. To end the show. Right. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on Monday. Have a speed feed minute. Check it out on top.